Hello everybody and welcome back to another WoT Things video with me, Hyper7. Today's video we're going to talk about update 7.7, which was recently today in the WoT Blitz livestream earlier on today, and there is a lot to come to update 7.0. There's a lot to talk about, so I'm going to try and go briefly over everything. You probably have heard of most of the stuff I'm going to talk about, but if you haven't, then here we go. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the new line coming to Blitz at 7.0. I don't know why I called it 0.0, 0.0, 7. Yeah, but what is happening is after the comet, there will be a different line where you can pick from the Shuturium 1, and a different tank. I can't remember which the tier 8 one was, and I can't roughly remember what the tier 9 one was, but it is roughly the tier 10 one is called the Vickers Light, which is another light tank, which, to be honest, the reason why they're probably doing all the light tanks is because they're trying to do a light tank for each nation. They have the Batchat, and they have the Sheridan, and also they have, yeah, that was it. I thought the Leopard one was for a light tank for a second, but it's not. So as they're going to add that in, I don't know how they're going to add it. I don't know how they're going to display this. Are they going to move these two lines down here and move the FE up to the second line and make a fifth line down here? And I don't know. I don't know how they're going to display it, because they always display it differently when a new tank comes in. They always display it different. But that's up to them how to display it, which... The figures, it's going to be a, if I can remember the stats, it's going to be a 350 alpha gun with, I think, a 7-second reload that goes 60 miles an hour, which is pretty nice. It's going to be a pretty fast tank. I think it's going to be similar to the Leopard 1, but it feels smaller and it does have a bigger viewer range. A big view range, which could be quite useful for sniping and for staying at the back and being in a bush and start sniping people, which this tank could be quite well known for sniping. But other than that, there will be also in the, well, not the UK line, but there will be a different tank in the future that will be coming called the Super Conqueror, which this has been wanting to come for quite a while, and some people even want to swap the FE215B for the Super Conqueror because that's where it was meant to be. But it's unfortunately not going to be there. It's going to be a collectible, a tier 10 collectible, which is most likely going to come in containers somewhere in, hopefully somewhere in 7.0. Somewhere. We don't know when, but it's a good chance because it's been in testing for around 4 to 5 months, and that's long enough. How long do you have to test a tank? That must be the perfect time to bring it out. 6 months tops maybe, but come on, just bring out the Super Conqueror. You've been talking about it for it to come, but it should finally come in 7.0. Also, another tank that could be coming is the 50 TH, the Polish tier 9 heavy. I can't remember what the proper name is, but 50 something, 50 TP, P. I can't remember, but wait, I think it's 50 TP because it's they're the Polish tanks. So if I think it's 50 TP, if I can remember properly, which is kind of the tier 9 version of the Object 252U. Because this 50 TP, it is in water tanks, the normal water tanks, which is a tier 8 premium, I think. I don't really know because I don't play PC version. But those are going to be the actual new tanks coming in, with the new line on the British line, and the Super Conqueror with the 50 TP. And this is where the bit I'm going to enjoy. I am going to enjoy so much of this. They're making the game more realistic, which it gives it a little, just little touches will make it feel so much better. There's a few other things. I probably will forget one of the graphics add-ons, what they're doing. The first one let's talk about is when you're in battle and someone is shooting you. Let's just say someone shoots you in the upper plate. Normally there would be no mark, no scratches to say where the shot has been. But now in 7.0, if you can apply to the game, if you get shot in the front, the bullet will stay there as a scar on that battle. So someone shoots here, directly here, there will be a little hole right there. Which, just those little tiny little things, details, will make the game feel so much more realistic than it is. Also, they'll be different for every shot. I think AP, APCR and HE, they're all different kind of types of shots. And even if you shoot AP twice in like, if you just shoot twice with AP, they're not going to be the same looking shot. Every shot is going to look different, which I like how this is going to go. Because every shot will be a different mark. And also, if it does bounce, if it does somehow bounce on the Chromobie, oh yeah, Chromobie, it will be like a little scuff mark of where it's scraped by, or where it's bounced off, which this is gonna make it look so good. So if you've got a tank, let's just say you're in a little comet with a low alpha, but you're against something in the Tiger 2. With the giant side of it, if you shoot only on like the right side, let's just say it only shoots on the right side of the hole, and he constantly shoots the same area, there's gonna be so many shots because of that comet has a low alpha, which should just make it look so cool. How where all the shots of where that comet has been shooting, which that little decoration, that little add-on will make the game feel so much realistic. I don't care if my English is wrong, I'm just saying it how I want to say it. So also another little thing to it, if you're driving along, your tracks will leave actual marks on the ground. That is going to be so good just for the decoration. Just that decoration, man, will make it feel so good. Normally when you're driving around, there's like the most tiniest track mark of where your thing has been, but then it's gone like within milliseconds. It's just gone. Oh, you're going to probably see it when you're going really fast, but now when you move, the track mark stay there for at least 10 seconds on the ground. The track will slowly move away, when it gets to 10 seconds it'll disappear, which decorations, details will make the game so much better. Which obviously for phones you would have to, you can apply and unapply it, because it will make your phone overheat and it'll lag and it'll just be not very good for your phone. Also, there will be a decoration where, let's just say, like with this shadow here, or yeah, this shadow, it's perfectly on the tank. This shadow, as you see it, it doesn't show up on the tank. It just looks like there's no shadow of where the shadow is coming from. Now, in 7.0, this shadow will officially show up on the tank. On the actual tank. So if you go behind a house, you go behind a tree, a big tree with a big bush tree, like one of these ones, it will actually show up on your tank. Like there'll be slightly darker bits where the shadow is, and there'll be lighter bits where the shadow isn't at. Which, another decoration, another detail, which makes the game so much better. Which, it's just gonna be so nice. They're so nice decorations. I just love these little decorations, which are gonna help the game feel more realistic. Also, the last decoration detail onto the game is, you know, those destructible walls you used to get. Those walls, like fences, trees, and that kind of lot. Normally, they'll just look like they're being squashed and not very destroyed. But now, when you run through a gate or a wall, it will a little tiny explosion. Well, not explosion, but it will blow up. It will just crumble to the floor. So it won't have some horrible flattened look of it. It will actually blow up and have, if it was some sort of wall you run into, they were like dust particles, like kind of like a dust and mirrory kind of look to it, which quite hard not showing you. But I don't have the clips which was in the stream. But just, that'll make the walls look better when you smash into them instead of just being flattened and just get instantly pushed to the floor as soon as you touch the wall. Which now go fall and go all over the floor. Which just those decorations to the game will make it much nicer, like so good, like ridiculously nice. Just, I'm gonna enjoy this bloody update so bloody much. So as you see here on the ground, you see at those tiniest, you don't really see tracks, but you will actually see tracks coming along for at least 10 seconds on the floor. 10 seconds. Which would be so nice. Do I break anything? No. Yeah. I thought I was going to run through that wall over there, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to show you how it looks. But I can't, because I didn't want to. But yeah, as to end this off, I'm just going to show you a little replay that me and my friend WoT played a couple of days ago, which was pretty good. It was a nice battle. Obviously, any battle playing with WoT is it's a pleasure and great to play with. So as we all go to the left side of the map, we're wondering that there's no mediums, no lights, no one is over here. So obviously, I tell him, well, obviously not tell him, but I waypoint on the map saying they're over on the other side. Which is pretty obvious that they're over there. So as the tank gets spotted, one of the tanks gets spotted. Cannot even read that name because you keep looking so fast. Me, there, E1. E92 E1s over there with an FE 4005. I'm also just looking out to see if there's any more tanks coming around, which pretty much all the tanks are coming. Switch to HE and get a nice 400 roll. Try to get another shot, but obviously they were going. This shot was ridiculous. I shoot at the east, the IS-7, and it somehow bounces the ass. Like, wow, why? Just missed that shot, hitting the ground, and here comes the FG4. Oh, I think that's how I'm doing it. E75 just runs out for no reason and gets shot by the grill. Now, as I run over here, I was gonna help. I was gonna run away, but as it's Measy, I'm gonna run in there, try and help, try and shield him a little bit so I can share the hit points, because they're just gonna focus him. But as I'm in front and in the way, they were aiming for me. So as I'm trying to take out this T62A, and I'm also trying to get rid of that E1 because it has the lowest H points. The E50M, not knowing what he's going. But as I try to get the hat shot, and I'm getting hit from everywhere. Trying as hard as I can. But the E75 comes around, get the bounce from the 62A, and get the shot on the E1, which is a nice shot. And now me and Meads are just focusing the E75, because he's the only target we can probably see it. Another bounce from the T62A, and I get killed by the E75, which then means he kills the E75, leaving the T62A left and two other people. Yeah, so we try and take out the T62A, but obviously the T62A gets a shot on Meads. Now we're pretty much just waiting for the IS-7 or the T62A to peak. At the moment, the T62A is the main threat because he has the better DPM and the better reload, and at the moment we think he's more of a better player than the IS-7. IS-7 is just waiting there, and as he waits there, not pushing Meads, he gets pit behind by the T57 and gets killed by the AMX 50B. So that means he pushes up and tries to get a shot on the T62A, going for HE, but doesn't do a really good high roll with the HE. As the T62A is running around up the side, Meadsy comes around with the grill, just reloaded, and gets the shot. And there goes the third. Which was a nice game from me and Meadsy. I got him a little GG. And yeah, it was not a bad game. Only lost 1,000 credits. Got 1 kill with pretty much 2.4k damage. A nice little class 3, and Meads does a lovely 5,000 damage, which was fortunately only a class 1, which could have been easily an ace, but fortunately it wasn't. But it was a nice game. Their team could have done it so much better. They could have won that so easily if the IS-7 rushed Meads, and also if their E50 player didn't do 0 damage. But we didn't have the greatest team either. Our Conqueror didn't do much, and the T30 just was a bit AFK a little bit. So yeah, that would be my review on 7.0, which is going to be a lot of fun. It will be a lot of fun because there's a lot of graphics updates, new tanks hopefully coming in, and also just nearly forgot, there is some buffs and some nerfs to the 7.0. A buff is for the backchat. That's could be, I think the engine power is gonna be more better, and the torrent will be, you'll be able to get shots easily on the move with the gun dispersion, I think, going up a little bit, which is gonna help. It's gonna help the backchat because it's gonna make people want to buy it now because it has a better speed and a better engine power. Also, the the STB one I think is getting a little buff, but I wasn't listening to when they were talking about the DSTA, and also a big kind of deserved nerf for the Sheridan, as its engine power is taken from 630 speed, 630. That's from 630 engine power, as it has. Where's the bloody engine power? Oh yeah, engine power. Because I have the equipment. It's normally 630 engine power. That's getting taken down to 480, which has a big nerf of 150 engine power decrease. Which is not gonna be nice. It's not gonna be nice. But it's unfortunate. But it is happened. It is coming. But also another nerf with this Sheridan is the rockets won't travel as far anymore. They normally travel about 400 meters. Now they will be traveling only 300 meters, which is also a big rip. And the nerfs don't stop there. The Sheridan has another nerf of the rocket speed. It's going to be decreased as well. So you can't really do the quick hooks of the gun, which is a big rip. But it's kind of good for other people, as people don't like the Sheridan. They think it doesn't belong here and it should be removed. But in the battle, I hate it. But in the training room, just chilling, running around with the Sheridan, I love it. Just playing it by yourself and just little rocket trick shots. That's where the fun bit is about the Sheridan. But playing actual games, it's not fun. It's not fun because you're just gonna get shot by someone who you can't even see or shoot because they're behind a rock or behind a hill. But yeah, enough said about updates 7.0, which I think I've gone through most and nearly everything about it. New tanks, new collectibles coming, most likely crates. Ugh. Don't really want to talk about crates, but should be good. It could be a good update. I think it's got its positives and its negatives, but mostly positives. And yeah, this means when Polish tanks get added to this 50 TP, there is a chance in the future that they also may add a Polish territory line, which one of my friends is going to enjoy a lot if it does come. But yeah, enough said about 7.0. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching this little video. Hope you guys did really enjoy it, and from me, House57, catch you in another WoT Blitzs video. Bye for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye for now. Peace.